from an interview with a PowerPoint presentation and said, EABL, if you deploy these types of things for your business, for sure you'll become the best company in East Africa. We've now launched Alvaro, my idea. We've launched Wines, my idea, you know. And so I got through that assessment center. I was prepared. I studied. I was in a completely different industry, but I excelled. And now where I am, as Isaac mentioned to you, I'm now even going even higher because my next role right now, I want to head up EABL's offices in Tanzania or Rwanda or Burundi, you know. So I've just come from Ghana. I've been in Uganda quite a while, and I'm still growing. But guess what? It has been tough. I have 10 things I'd like you guys to take note of, what helped me along the way, and I'll just read through them. 10 things that you should know. This one you bring your notepad and pens, and you write down these little 10 secrets that have helped me along the way. Okay? Lesson 1. You've heard about courage, capability, compassion, and character. Great things, Eva. But here's secret number 1. Know where you want to go. That's so important. You have to have a purpose. You have to have a vision. So even though you're going to do pre-med and you end up selling Tasker like me right now, it's okay, because at the end of the day, my purpose is to find the genius in each and every one of you. So my team, so whether I'm selling cars or being a doctor, as long as I'm finding the greatness in the people I work with and help them grow that genius, when they succeed, I succeed. And that's my purpose. So if you all have a purpose and being very, very clear, whether you're going to be doing computer science or becoming a lawyer or doing medicine or biochemistry or building roads, once you have a purpose, you can get it. And be very, very clear in your head, what is your purpose? You're all stars, and I know you'll have fantastic purposes. Lesson 2, get a checklist of the eligibility criteria of the types of jobs you want to do. So whether you're in Form 1 or freshman year 1, and you know you want to one day become a civil engineer, know in your first year, what are the requirements? You know, do I have to go and spend some time interning at some company to give me the experience? Do I have to spend some time volunteering for this organization? Should I go out there and take on these courses on X, Y, and Z? So be very, very clear. Do your research. Be very, very clear. For me to get this degree in civil engineering, what are the eligibility criteria? And make sure along the way, between those 1 and 4 years, you fulfill that checklist. When you get that opportunity, you are well prepared. So what will sell you on would not be just your credentials, but now will be your personality. And all of you, because you're in this program, you have what it takes. You all do. Because once you get into that interview room, that means you already have the minimum criteria. But what will make you now stand apart is your people skills, your etiquette, how you groom yourself, how you speak, how you present yourselves. So for me, I went and enrolled in a program called Toastmasters in the US. It's also here in Kenya. All of you, make sure you go to whichever state you're in, go online, find a Toastmaster in your area, and join them in first year. You'll learn how to speak. You'll be able to build your confidence publicly, because you'll go there, you'll sound different, you will look different, but do not get intimidated. You are unique and you'll stand out, trust me. You will be the norm, you will be the cow liar, you'll be that person. That's what all of you can be. But build that confidence so that you can speak and you can be understood by the Americans or the South Africans or those in the UK or wherever else you'll be. But be very, very clear that you have to build your public speaking skills. Number 3, even though you're in freshman 1 or 2, start going for interviews. Just so you can learn how you perform in interviews, so that you can know, if I don't do really well in this interview, ask them to give you feedback. What did I do wrong? How can I improve? So that next time I interview again, I'm able to make the cut. And when you get the offer, just say, wow. By the way, before I got into GM, after my business school, because of all of my internships, I had 10 offers from 10 different companies. 4 consulting companies. Wherever I entered, I got offers from all of them. But of course, GM was where I wanted to go, so of course I had to now go and say, you know what, I have 9 other offers for me to come to GM, and I'm leaving my family in Michigan, DC to go to Michigan. Negotiate with them, you know. Don't ever accept the first offer. I went, counter offered. I said, you know what, here are my 9 offers. Look,
offering me $90,000, 80 here, 75. You guys just can't offer me less. I mean, come on now, look at me. Look at my degrees. Eh? So make sure you have that green card, if you will, to flex with them, so that you can negotiate with them. So you have to go in with multiple offers if you can. Number 4, get a mentor. Someone whom you admire, whom you'd like to be like, who inspires you. You know, someone who might be in the same role or might not be in the same role you'd like to go after, but who can give you some feedback one-on-one. It could be a lady, it could be a gentleman, preferably a lady, depending on where you want to go. But there will be some skills you'll require from a man, so get both male and female mentors, you know, and you show them different types of issues. Because as a girl, you have issues, trust me, you have guys following you because you're bright girls, you know, and you're all beautiful here, but you'll know how to say no, you'll know how to say wait, you know, so get a mentor whom you can share, confide in, and who has your best interests at heart. Number 5, seek companies and roles that align with your purpose, yeah? Because it's important that if you work for a company, you have to almost align with the company's overall purpose, its mission, its ambition, vision, all those nice things they put on their websites. Eh? Read them and ask yourself, do I want to work for that kind of company? Will it help me become a better person? Will it help me grow? Yeah? Number 6, delayed gratification is okay. Sometimes you may really want something right now, but you may not have all the skills required right now. So you may have to push men, boyfriends, fun. By the way, when I was in undergrad, all my friends were doing things in business and they had easy exams. Now I'm doing calculus, fun and organic chemistry. I was in the library all the time. So I had to say no to those offers to go clubbing, say no to those offers to go to this summer fling in which state in Cancun, Mexico. I said no, because for me my priority was I have to be a straight A student. So remember, now it was them, because when I was driving my Cadillac every 90 days, they were busy walking to work. Guess who had the last laugh then, you know? So delayed gratification is very key. So say no, focus on your exams and what's your priority. Trust me, when you do that delay right then, at the end, it'll come back to 10, 20, 15-fold. Yeah? Number 7, nothing comes easy. Huh? It took me enormous effort to sacrifice my dream of being a doctor, to put on the hat of being an MBA student. It was hard. I didn't understand numbers, I still don't, but now I look for strong guys in finance, but I'm okay because I know I have strengths elsewhere. So remember, ladies, it's so important that nothing comes easy. It's gonna be tough, it'll be hard, but remember, at the end, there's gonna be a silver lining at that cloud. So just think about the silver lining at the end as you struggle through your first few years. Number 8, embrace responsibility. At every opportunity. First year, join, I don't know, drama club. Go and do some program that helps teach English to some Spanish children or something if you're at one of those Mexico borders. Go and show that you have the option and the ability to become a leader. Become like a chairperson of a particular club in your programs. Then you can send your CV, I was the chair of this club, you know, and in my role I was able to do 1, 2, 3. Don't be treasurer, secretary, You want to be vice president or president. You want to be the leader of that club. So go out there, it might be hard your first, second year, but by your 3rd year, you'll have built in the cloud. So you can begin with treasurer, first year. Second year, you can become secretary, but by 3rd year, 4th year, look for leadership roles in your various clubs, because they'll help you on your CV as you look for jobs afterwards. And then, number 9, there are consequences for every decision. So make decisions whose consequences you can live with. Let me repeat that. There are consequences for every decision. So make decisions whose consequences you can live with. You'll get temptations. You'll get so many chances to slip. But remember, here we're holding you accountable. You are in Zawadi for a reason. So whatever you decide to decide on, is that a sentence? Is that English? What I'm saying basically, if you're going to take any decision, remember that there are consequences. And they will have consequences after consequences. So whatever you do, think about it and ask yourself, is it worth me losing this opportunity to build a chance for my family and my family behind me and girls behind me and myself? Is it really worth it? Ask yourself that. And if the answer is no, just walk away. Trust me, it's not worth it. And believe me, in yourself, you have a conscience. And it'll tell you if it's right or wrong. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably isn't, walk away. You'll get these things, get rich quick, thick schemes, pyramid schemes, put money here, too good to be true, it's probably not true, stand away. So listen to yourself, your gut, your heart. If you're not very clear, call your friends. By the way, all of you should have an accountability partner. Before you leave, get someone who is close to you, whom you can call and say, you know what, be my accountability partner. Let me call you when I'm struggling, when I'm having a tough time. Pray with me, or just encourage me, you know. So have one person from this room, make sure you leave with one person's contact, whether it's Facebook, Skype, whatever it is to communicate, email, but call each other because you need each other, because it's going to be tough. But you're strong and you can make it. So build within yourselves accountability partnerships and hold each other accountable to these very tough decisions. Yeah? And then finally, the future is for those who adopt to the situations. If I gave up and I couldn't get into medical school, I would not be here today, trust me. I'd be somewhere else, miserable, maybe being a watchman for Safeway in the US. I don't know. But I said, you know what, that's fine. What else can I do differently? And I embraced my business school. And it got me where I am today. And when I came, I didn't stop. I've met Isaac, who's been my coach, my mentor, my good friend. And I've met others as well. But remember, the future is for those who adopt to the situation. So even though you don't get that specific degree you wanted, and you get something else, it's okay. Make the best out of whatever is given to you. Trust me, it'll work out. And then finally, this is a phrase I'll just read to you that really inspires me a lot of times. Seek to make a difference that is meaningful and positive. Seek to make a difference that is meaningful and positive. And with each step forward you take, you'll find everything necessary to take the next step. Let me read one more time. Seek to make a difference that is meaningful and positive. And with each step forward you take, you'll find everything necessary to take the next step. And that's been my guide. It's helped me, it's focused me, it's grounded me. And then again, I have God, so I also believe in a supreme being. And I believe that you can't be whole unless you have something else that keeps you grounded. So I also volunteer. I love what I'm doing right now today. I'm talking to you about my experiences. I help the community in many ways. So it's important to be whole. It's good to give. When you give, you get back. So that's been my journey. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've taught you something about the future. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I'll leave you with my contact. Feel free to call me anytime. You can call me anytime, trust me. Email me, SMS me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Skype. I'll get on Twitter if I must, you know. But yeah, I'm here for you as your big sister who's been where you are and who is so proud of you. So you're all fantastic stars. I'm so proud of you, ladies. And just applause for all of you. So if there are any questions, you can see me. I don't know if you've got time, we'll just move on to the next person. What would you prefer?
Isn't she amazing?
Yeah.
Come on. She makes me so much more proud to be African. Doesn't she? Yeah. Oh, you are beautiful. God bless you so much. May you just continue inspiring so many more. Thank you. Hasn't she blessed us tonight? Yeah. Really, she has. Thank you, Isa. Maybe 2, 3 very, very quick questions.
Anything, trust me, you can ask me anything. We can have the guys walk on the people. Okay,
we'll take a question there. We'll take a question from Imelda and maybe one more. Real quick. Maybe we ask all of them and then she answers straight up, okay? Ask your question, then Imelda.
Okay, at any point of your life, was money ever a major factor in whatever career you're choosing?
Okay.
Imelda?
I'm wondering, since you went to the United States, maybe probably you didn't have somebody you knew here. How did you manage it, and how did you transit so that you can be comfortable?